Hey, it's Julie. It's post FOMC interest rate, and we had a very soft landing. The E-mini rallied up on high volume comparatively, not extremely high volume, but a very gentle, dovish volume, I would say, instead of like the droggy shock and all volume we had in the euro the other week. This was a much more kinder, gentler, I'm sending the E-mini up kind of volume. So we had the market come in overnight, rallied up. I have a setting set up to go outside value. Get this off the chart. And it does not trade inside value, so I stay out of the chop. And it will only execute once it leaves the value area. Now this did not work out because this was the stop run. But still, you can see the signals do fire off when it goes outside value. So we come back in and then we go to the other side. And you would think that the move would be over, but no, it's just getting started. So how do I limit all these signals instead of just taking 4 tickers or 5 tickers and closing it out? Well, you know, that's a very profitable trade if you put the position size on. So I must say, as long as I can get a couple of ticks out of a trade, I can make some money. But you want something a little bit better than that. So instead, where's my here it is. I can code these up to take only trades at a level. Once we're trading with the rule outside value, I can limit where the trade executes, like I said. So many of these levels in market profile, the open, the upper deviation 1, the upper 25% point of control, VWAP up here, point of control, all of these levels can be coded in to execute once you're outside value. So mainly you're looking at the standard deviation when the move starts, and then as it starts, this actually is a good trade when you know that you're going to be going long, taking a trade off the lower developing value area. But here's the location that I like to enter that gets you long going all the way. So as long as you can trail it up. But I can also code them to take them at a 200 EMA as well. So Bloodhound's very, very flexible with your level. You just drag and drop your little logic on the logic board and create whatever you want. And there you go, signals. If you would rather keep just an expansive set of signals, you can have that too, and that way you're staying in a trade. But the bad thing about this is they keep firing off, so I don't have my filters in here not to accept signals above this standard deviation level. So I can do that, and a distance away from it also, and to take an opposite trade when it leaves that level, going back towards the VWAP, which is a very common trade in the E-mini. In fact, I can code that one trade and just trade that. Not in a strong trend, obviously, but in a regular flat market. See, it went out of the area here and went back to the point of control. It's a very common trade. So I love Bloodhound. I like limiting my trades, and I can show you how to put this together for yourself. Thank you.